Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to be looking at Mihawk, but we're going to get away from the non-WCF figures. We're going to go back to the original WCF figure line, and this one is of course Mihawk once again. So let's go ahead and open him up. This was exactly the way he was when I bought him. He obviously does come apart, and it looks like he has partly came apart. And we'll need to put them back together just a little bit. And here he is. So there is Dracula Mihawk. Oh, I thought the head came off. I thought the head looked a bit loose, but no, it is not. Looks like there's a bit of a marking here on the forehead as well. Very annoying. But thankfully, Mihawk's head does, or his hat does cover that. So this is Mihawk in a sort of attack pose. I'm just going to attach this onto the WCF base. This is him obviously in mid-jump, in mid-swing and attack. The sword is a little bit curved, but I think that is because of his jacket. He is holding it in one hand, which is very cool. Oh, there is a little dot here that the sword is supposed to clip into. This is actually very cool. I'm going to try and show this off on camera. This is a very cool detail. This is a good way of keeping your figures from... I mean, they must have seen that that was an issue or a problem, and they've made a little hole in the back of the cape here that this part goes into. So I'm just going to take a second to try and put that in. And there we go. I've got it all sealed in. It still seems a little bit curved, but I think it is fine. And strangely, this is our first WCF Mihawk figure. Of course, in the previous video we did see the other Mihawk, which was technically our first Mihawk, and there he is. It's very, very blurred, but let's take a 360 look at big old Mihawk here, and there you can see him. I'm going to try and centralise him there. There we go. That's a little bit better. And it is very cool. I do like some of these action poses that some of the figures are in. With Mihawk, you can get a few different versions of him. You can get him just standing there, but I saw this one and I was thinking, yes, this is how I want my cross guild represented, with Mihawk in this slightly attack state. Now, he does have a lot of artwork on the sleeves, but I'm maybe thinking that the 2016 one that we looked at last time might be a little bit more intricate in detail. The sword is certainly larger from the previous figure, so let's do a quick comparison with the two of them. So let's go ahead and stop that there, and let's take a look at the two of them next to one another, and you can decide for yourself which one you think is the nicer figure. So here is our other Mihawk, who is of course sitting, and we're going to put the big old sword between the two of them, like that. And there we are. And let's take a look at the two of them like this. So, I mean, they really do seem to scale with one another. I don't know if there's a particular scale size, like maybe these are like, 1 to 18 scale or something, I mean, they're certainly not 1/6 scale, and they're certainly not 1 to 8 scale. they're smaller than that, but I'm not exactly sure what the scale is, and I'm not even sure if WCF even go to that, because otherwise some characters like Big Mom would be like triple the size of characters like Mihawk. So it is very cool to see the difference between the two different figures from the two different toy lines as well, one being WCF and the other one being this one that I'm not entirely sure what it is, but very cool to see the two of them. They've got different coloured, the feather in the hat, I suppose you would say. They've got different coloured skin as well, and I think the Mihawk sitting down has more detail on the boots and things as well. It's very interesting to see the difference. I wasn't even aware that they would be this different. And I think the detail on this sword is a lot better than the one that's on the WCF figure. So that's unusual, because the WCF figures are generally really, really tight, you know, amazing artwork. I think I maybe even prefer the face, the eyes and such of the WCF figure. And I think the muscle work on the stomach and chest is better on the WCF figure than the one sitting down. But the detail on the jacket and the boots and the clothing and even the sword, I think is better on the one that is sitting down. Very cool, very interesting to see the difference between the two. Let me know in the comment section below, which one do you prefer the look of in terms of our two different Mihawks here? If you had the option, what one would you be going for? And that is going to be it for this little video, folks. In the next video, we have a very special one coming up, actually. We are keeping with the theme of the Four Emperors and the theme of Cross Guild, and we are going to be looking at a very, very cool, it is the first of our extremely rare figures. This one was not available for sale in the regular shops. This was one that was a send-away figure, and it's well worth checking out when that goes up in the next video. So that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.